Just when you thought your day really sucked.
You suck!
Here comes something to make it suck even more. It's a Lamont and Tonelli podcast.
Speaking of the movies, how about this? Baby Huey hit it.
Yes.
A fanfare befitting of our favorite annual awards, the Anatomy Awards with Mr. Skin. Skin, how are you doing?
Doing great. That's 15th annual Anatomy Awards.
I can't believe I saw that. I can't believe it's been 15
you were there for the
years.
First one too.
I know, and now it's gotten so big. You have a sponsor.
Yeah, I know. I'm very proud to announce our 15th annual Anatomy Awards is sponsored by Promescent, which is a spray drug for guys who are a little quick on the draw, if you know what I mean. They tend to end the party a little too soon, but this spray helps them to make love longer, and it's. I'm very proud. This is a big moment to have a sponsor of this magnitude for the Anatomy Awards.
Well, when it comes to the radio station, the person around here who usually comes earliest to work is Lamont, even though he's not here today. So I'm not sure if he helped you out lining up this sponsor or not, but what is it? What is it called again?
It's called Promescent,
right.
And they're on to something here. This thing's going to be as big as Viagra someday, because I didn't know this, but so many people have that problem that, and this thing kind of solves it, which is great.
Well,
so very cool. I'm very honored to be have them sponsor the Anatomy
especially when they're
Awards.
viewing the Mr. Skin site during the Academy Awards. Now you have this.
Yeah, you probably should use this while you're looking at our awards. You know.
So now, how do you want to get this started with the Anatomy Awards? Where do you want to
begin?
begin?
Let me just run down. I want to stress to everyone that this is there's 44 categories for this year's Anatomy Awards, and it's all completely free at MrSkin.com. You could go and view the pics and a video clip of each of these scenes. But what I was thinking is go down the list, show you some of the highlights, give you a little taste of what you have. Let me just start with the best nip slip, because this is a fun one. The best nip slip this year is Tina Fey from the Emmy Awards. And one thing that makes a nip slip important is when it comes from someone who you know is never going to do a nude scene, and as hot as Tina Fey is, and as much as I'd like to see her completely nude, this nip slip in the Emmys is probably the only time we're ever going to see any part of her breast. But you did see it during the Emmy Awards. It was pretty neat.
And your guys in the Mr. Skin Labs have the perfect screen capture of that moment during the Emmys.
Yeah, because if you were just watching this, you probably you wouldn't have noticed it. But you know, we go through everything frame by frame, and this was a nice catch at the Skin Laboratories.
Now, one of my favorite awards every year is the not the newcomer, but the nudecomer.
Yeah, a nudecomer, and this is a distinction. It's someone who does a nude scene, and because of the nude scene, becomes wildly famous. And no person has ever been the epitome of that more than Margot Robbie, Leo DiCaprio's second wife in The Wolf of Wall Street. Her stock has risen so much, no pun intended, from Wolf of Wall Street, but she's like the number 4 most searched actress at IMDb right now, and it's all because of her great nudity. I don't want to say it was because of her great acting. It was guys noticed her because of how hot she was in the great nude scene she did in Wolf of Wall Street.
And something you have on Mr. Skin, like you said, all the Anatomy Awards free of charge at Mr. Skin, and Rosario Dawson for Best Full Frontal is amazing.
Yeah, you don't see, it's not often you see an A-list actress walk completely nude towards the camera, totally shaved in high definition, and this is a unique. Yeah, this is unique. And by the way, Rosario Dawson is ridiculously hot. She's part black, part Puerto Rican, part Irish, and it's just like a melting pot of hotness. But oh my God, this full frontal scene. If there's one thing you have to see on the list, it's Rosario Dawson's full frontal in Trance.
Hey, now I'm looking down the list here, and I don't know if this is a new category, but I'm kind of cracking up. The Academy Award for Monster Muff.
Yes, this is, as you know, Tonelli, this is a very important category. This is Gabby Hoffman in a movie called Crystal Fairy, and Chasta knows girls really, you don't see much of this anymore in the locker room, but
yeah, thank God.
She is. Yeah, this is about as big as it's going to get. Now, she was the little girl in Field of Dreams. That's what's freaky about this. the fact that she's grown up, she's kind of like a hippie babe now, and showed some Monster Muff. It was our winner for Monster Muff in the Anatomy Award.
That is the definition of buckwheat and a leg lock. It really is. All right, what other categories did you want to go
Well,
over?
I think one that is must-see, because we've never had this in our 15-year history, is Best Albino Nudity. Lauren Dow is in Top of the Lake. We've never had a true albino go completely nude and win an Anatomy Award. This is very exciting. That one, and that's really cool. I thought
She looks a little like...
that's one, like I said, that's one you just have to see. And I should mention too, the best butt, Ellen Holman in Spartacus. As far as butts go, you're not going to see one much better than that. And we do have a best butt every year, and this, in our 15 years, is one of our best ever.
All right, now a couple of things. First of all, who is Best Albino again? Lauren Dawes?
Yeah, Lauren Dow.
She kind of looks like...
we're trying to make her one. Picture Edgar Winter walking around naked.
Exactly. I was going to say she looks a lot like Edgar Winter. Now, is this another new Anatomy Award? Because it's not really the anatomy, but you have the best fart lighting scene.
Yeah, well, we've never had this one either, and it's Toni Collette in Mental, and she's kind of a big name actress. It's, she was the mom in It's Sixth Sense. She was starred in her own series on Showtime, The United States of Terra, and in this movie, literally pulls her pants down and lights a fart, and never had an Anatomy Award winner do this, and this is a big news and pretty cool. It was a fun moment in Mental.
And finally, since you are Mr. Anatomy Award, do you have your own favorite award?
Well, if I had to choose one that I think is the one that's the most fun, probably the best back burger scene.
Back burger?
Yeah, Sarah Butler in The Stranger Within, and she is running away from the camera, and it is a great moment in cinema history, and you might want to check that one out.
All right, the Anatomy Awards brought to you by...
Promescent,
yeah, okay.
Make Love Longer, and it's a fun awards, and you have a lot of work to do. It takes a long time to get through 44 categories.
You are now like the NASCAR of nudity.
Yeah, Captain Crunch will be our next sponsor. Yeah.
All right, Skin. Nice job in the Anatomy Awards. We'll talk to you next Thursday.
All right, Tonelli and Chess, take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
He is a genius, a skincyclopedia, Mr. Skin.
Another fine product from Uranus.
That concludes the Lamont and Tonelli podcast. To hear more and everything Lamont and Tonelli, check out the website at lntworld.com.